Well, your old manager at the A's, Tony La Russa, made a comment about you. He said, "I'm embarrassed that I was a manager of yours and that I could have shed more of a professional light and a personal light on how you should conduct yourself. You know, you're staining the guy." I think you're talking about Mark McGwire. He was talking about Mark McGwire at the time. You're doing it for whatever your personal motivations are, and for people that say, well, that may be the truth to it, there isn't any truth to it.
Well, you know, he called me a liar, but he of course, La Russa knew exactly what's going on. First of all, people have to understand that Mark McGwire is, you know, La Russa's like a father to Mark McGwire. The only reason Mark McGwire played with the Cardinals was because La Russa was there. They got along great. He's like a second father to him. So, of course, like any father, you're going to defend your son no matter what. If you have to lie for him, you have to kill for him, absolutely. But, you know, obviously, guys, if you have any common sense whatsoever, have any intelligence whatsoever, all the managers knew, the owners knew, coaches knew, trainers knew because I educated them on how to use PEDs properly. You have to understand something is that a trainer's main job is simply what? To get the players back on the field, to get them off that disabled list. What quicker way to do it? Through a regimen of working out, PEDs and supplements, and some type of diet that accelerates the healing process. So, yeah, you know, I understand why Tony did that. He is very loyal to Mark McGwire.
Well, in your first book, you actually were somewhat of an advocate for steroids, and you felt that steroids are a good thing if taken properly. Do you still feel that way?
Absolutely. If taken properly under the right supervision. I've been using steroids for probably 38 years. And I took a physical, of course, for that fight I did, for the surgeries, and I'm absolutely 100% healthy. You know, it is the individual who overuses steroids, who mixes it with other type of chemicals. These bodybuilders that are 5'9", 5'10", and weigh 300 pounds, and the muscle mass is just ridiculous. They incorporate these high dosages of PEDs. These guys love to party with ecstasy, cocaine, heroin, the whole combination. You're just taxing your body and taxing your liver. And all these people know exactly what I'm talking about. Your liver can only filter out so many liters of blood per hour, guys. Let's apply some common sense, some intelligence out here, and you're going to understand exactly what I'm saying.
So are you on steroids right now?
I'm on testosterone therapy. Absolutely, yes.
Aha. Okay. Now, what about human growth hormone?
No.
Okay. Now, a lot of people do take HGH.
I have no idea about that, to be honest with you. Basically, what I'm doing is replacing my own testosterone that my pituitary gland produces anyways. I'm trying to keep it up at a certain level because as you get older, of course, naturally your testosterone level drops in increments of maybe 10% per year. So in order to maintain a youthful look, muscle density, you've got to maintain certain chemicals in your body. People know that we're mostly made up of chemicals. And death starts occurring when these chemicals start diminishing. What you want to do is maintain a certain level of chemicals during your whole lifetime. Certain levels.
Well, when you talk about side effects of steroids, the one thing you always hear is steroid rage. Do you feel like you've experienced that in times of your life?
I think if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. Is that to say that every time some crime of passion, of aggression, of anger is committed, the individual is using steroids? That's a myth. Complete myth. The issue is that most people don't understand steroids, don't understand the chemical breakdown of steroids, how they're used properly, why they were invented and created. So now the ignorance comes into play. The lack of knowledge comes into play. And that's where you hear these strange rumors about PEDs.